kwasha Ghana for you. How are the Ghanaians to blame when the parties nanka some person this is a suggestion party for no so say this year. You be debate. Into Julius Gabriel Kennedy, they obedi president or the war. A certain Kennedy, all his political experience, or we need then or the Intina kind this year, NPP sway. Before Cranny Panny be winning, no him not joining.
Yeah, Minchuano. On said the last Mahama one year debate. What your excuse are normal? Say Bawumia and a level. No fan who di. Say Uncle Kitty campaign. Any 24-hour campaign, ye. A hen at do a man or and so, yes, see one more so, Yaki can some yetching chim one more drinking, or more jitumu. And no more ben at me develop so say, Nkukon kitten or the man for. Uko Krabia sia will be a one coco. Ya sabi, or took us your manage. Oh, any panel there,
Nkukon kitten over saying a good policy on.
Oh, and yet we don't even call it policy. That's a scam. If you want that. Mena make a chiro.
By prof, one I professor by what
I didn't never mine. I did ya mobi anko 1,000 kra dey no de baye.
Na so mo baye nkoko no na prof.
Na
one na no be kan for a champion ma ye say wo de wo a champion system no.
Yes.
My young concretely, they're similar to champ operation feed yourself.
No.
You 1,000 kwa no mona so in the area how omu to minya and kokoni be eto at a cheaper price. I say any good.
And community ben no money portrait farm or Ghana. Community ben. It's just a duplication of efforts. Community ben no money portrait farm. But there more muntie ni year. Uwa kura asekura ni pa portrait farm. A champ operation feed yourself no. Just say and yes say you who do ufrofo mba na woko no akodo. Me do banchefo, me do body na sabin krankra na obi ho ane dachi. No the body si ho. Ubeko na so fe. A champo branso aduane bui e wo Ghana.
Okay.
Aduane bui wo power ni pan wo yadwuma wo na wo serve wo hunti. O se fifre ni ahoto. Wo ya na wo ahoto. Ohun enye we wo jina komase den kokko e de.
Okay, Prof, me soma me na ade ehwehwe so kakra because we dey champon. But Abrante be some audio mention they say he agrees with you, Prof. They okay, but nana boku me remember one answer my cost saving ho. Even crap before that, no, I say debate in there, is the people Ghana for now say empowered. Also supported that issue. But what do you think about it? Because they call your job creation the NAMO.
Vem medase. A kwan bi so me Professor Yadrin. A kwan bi so no me chia kakra efri de oka. On say President Champon Operation Feed Yourself concept nanka omo pese omo replicate. Enke ya de papa Prof do hunu bi me at that time na miswa nti ma hunu yie na eyade a de yenye beto ya ye kenkan ye no aduane bui te se de wo kan pepepe mrantie nyina ko hye kuamu efi se a jump on the policies big go na ebo sa operation feed yourself no buy o se mo se mo pe bata pe wo ho munua pe
ai
min kra bata e ma ne magana because min fa Ghana ska enkokra mo e ma e bra ya wasase e betimi adua no enti so se o ye enkukon kitenkete granted ayahuto enya na e was say yenya factories or ebeye receptacle amasa enkukon ketwe.
Okay.
Na se wo ye no munyini a odu omo akọ jiska. Vim what you are saying?
Okay, omo better factories omo better nkoko no.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I told the best sausages and bibia.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Inti yemi say on say san hyehyeye no abani di gu akwan mu ansana ye ko che a friend is say, a friend is say,
chickens.
Our technical name are farmers and a friend.
They're
old chicks.
They're old chicks.
Yes. It is such a say, no, this is where this whole direction is failing. Nanka Usha Prof Asamo Okana, or say Mikra mi ye bi. Etinkavim, Mikra Swami Tiain, Kamek Jen Kukoni bi, Nama yen because minim ye say, semi free galamsey site. Ebe fear, I was semi bibia, media exchanges ka. Because Asama Abagana, ye tutu amna, ye sign ye menina is kasem. Emrantiano unu fashion. Emrantiano unu perfume sham. Emrantiano enim se oto ka no trema nani je. The direction should be say me criticize ye way na emrantiano etimi anya sika e de aede e de afrim. Eti se mitimi nya nkokoro na mitimi yen baako 30. Na mi wo baabi a mekwa akoton no a menye sika adeti na na menye ni yie. It is also operation feed yourself. So Prof Ebeshemu Kra, there was a deliberate policy. So men kra adiane mfama. Etinkasa adie we ya ye. That means he said the ratio within important chickens and I said already made chickens na ayan kuko fru na free abontemba. Ekaye no.
Yeah.
Because it was set on as our policy, no, and I said she say no program no a directly at the NFA.
Okay.
So
the point is I'm pedo factories be anyone ma. Yeah, nkoko ni wi ombeto. Na this kaka kraso abank for some no policy ni ndimu enye ensi ye. Atosi.
Yeah, ni akumu adidi a. Some kukoba from Ghana for. We have to make money. I mean, as a business person, so all the signs you say way too many more. I'll first look at it. Say, if I'm a menyesika,
what's in it for me? Okay,
What I say?
And
you know, see, I say, Mrantiano, ye pesi e ko yi omu free galamsey side. I tell you. Abranti bi frame office ya catch them say nana any galamsey no mbenya kume because me nyai matimi aye de sidan obi aye abanjuma on in life okofie akobre asa ewu aka ho ontimi to apartment even condominium grow ni bi etino so ma ya nhwe nhihye ni yie a edisika bibibia omo ye edisika bebre youth no ama youth na adwen Daniel hu say oh sana krekum nipa etino medem nse akokeken dachi bi ebia mekura mawu deformed children oh I was see enya proper communication edema omo ni yi omo ba ebia ade na obeye no obetumi enya sika ayede afrim na say yantimi anya sa niam we nyina na ye fiti prekope ni akolonche ni aye pageantry edamu asio nkoko nkete enkosi aga eho na me Prof
okay. It's tell my member when I'm buto na we agree conference near the abroche ni Ghana now we are pushing job creation through even agree. What do you think about the concerns here and penifo me enu nyina bi ade no ye mani nimu me mani ntosi na I think na poku point no say the aye na tosi because at the end of the day no akoko e be we di enum de go bia obi. But to create some livelihood, be an that can even solve galam. I like the point now. Nana pogo de ba say, and no kabe timia solve galam say no. Steve Oje who saying.
Okay, our main chair my being when it comes to job creation and specifically and agriculture. No, let's be honest to ourselves. I think say methodology governments aba akunina the use for job creation, as a country we've got it wrong. We have to accept the fact we've got it wrong. Because like he said, you better launch programs, NAPO, and all these programs, we've all been involved with.
Youth in agric,
yes,
youth in farming.
But the question is, if you check the data right now, kakra minim kakra no, it's in billions. If you convert that billions to the output of job creation, you can't even measure it, because when we do these things, we don't put any monitoring systems in place that are able to justify the program where can you point to me as a journalist any report you've seen on impact report of any job creation intervention in Ghana?
Well, but and done by Ghana government, World Bank
yes,
report.
But for World Bank reports in the crowd, but I've seen those projects. People have been involved in that. Yeah, even must spend research the outcomes somebody might apply to that. Look, let's be real to things, okay? Abine me ubisa Mrs. Sia. It's not a business of government to create jobs. The government have to just be straightforward and sincere to that fact. So what I say, job creation, a private sector and a bedding, a create a jumano.
And buying business.
See, the government should stop that. Say those era no HM. Say those are buying kosi factory, are buying kosi say. Main fan to ye kakra be able to make film. New York City Highway, okay? A BBA ni hanuma, it's owned by the city and now by owning. But it is the fastest or the largest global top city in the world. The GDP of New York is about $1.2 trillion per year. They don't have gold. They don't have oil and gas. Omuni kind of saying whatever, all these natural resources, agriculture, the big way that we have it. But look at what is happening here. It is the private sector here that is driving that economic growth that at the bottom line brings a job to the people. Say, enable businesses, to create what I call high impact companies, businesses. Absorb youth now, they want to work, and also enable the young people who also want to create the jobs that can also hire people. Let me put some factors in Kokon Kitten factor. We can look at it from some mirror. At this point, I look at it as a little bit stop measures, but and yet sustainable in a strategy. Okay, because as I speak to you, MasterCard Foundation, Ghana and funding on various organizations and government per se, even individual NGOs are, and they're focused on agriculture. It's about $200 million grants.
MasterCard for $200 million.
Yes, you can check the record.
MasterCard for years and projects.
Yes, so about $200 million. The question I keep even asking myself, all this capacity that we are building, where are the people going to go next after this? Agriculture is not a child play. It's a big economic transformation thing that Ghana, I think, says one of the things I see as a competitive advantage as a country. Creating jobs are on that. That alone, even you look for a year, 300,000 jobs can come out easy. But the question is, you see, if you don't educate people about the value chain of agriculture, I feel say we need to still push and get whether the youth or the country to understand what are the economic opportunities and what the value chain of poultry, And yes, maybe okay, processing at the amount some level. We should take it up from somewhere to process that into sausages, into different consumable products. If Ghana determines to see, I say every district be your agro processing parks, which will fit into the agricultural commodity what that particular district now. A deal way and yes, government and say a government say okay, member setting investment and now say member may underwrite setting loans or whatever it is. Banks, financial institutions can give our entrepreneurs and now say private sectors need to drive this. Meaning you change this type of things we'll keep working in circles. Job creation no ain't happening.
It's when I deal in the way the was I don't know why John Dumeloni other people they don't know this thing because they're okay. It sounds so the same thing. No. At a private sector because they are working fantastic. They are NAPO can say our factory there. Yeah, I'm going to continue. I know at all. Or say the sausage. A government it was
I think the last week or something I saw some information government saw probably processing. You see, the government is having the ideas, but the execution of it, for me, I don't think say government yes factory no baby sini crampo. What it is, okay, look into the country. More research who say okay, ebia darko farms so and I say why farms so whatever farms are over the right structures, the right systems, so you better scaling it up. Near put investments into them properly. And yes, investment is so I'm off on this kind of what has happened with exim issues, it's not that. That will do the right commercial investment into that. Government never back it up and then they drive that processing at the end of the but a buying, you see, and because a buying beyond the campaign, I'll create the jobs, I'll create a job. That is why it becomes a problem for them. It is not in their requirements, say, create jobs, There's something that I wrote about who can't subject to it to me, which I want to share with you on this job creation thing. That says it's about skills, work, and enterprise. These are the parameters that our nation as Ghana, if we want to really put livelihood into our people, we need to focus on. If I say skills and then there's something I call job skills. If you have skill, there's currently high demanding job skills. And I want to even come to a TVET sector. No?
Yeah.
And then otchere obi say, oh, me ye plumber, obefo say be own pen same. What you mention on your electrician own pen same. But these are high demand things are eba. Let me tell you something. Aberie and the revolutionary ban, you have no idea. However,
let me put you on the spot on this AI. And to thank you to me investing in AI. Because that's where
it's a combination of that. If we need all that. If you are a crabby man, this processing up to scale. Then I make carbon say, see data centers. Uber America has a CR. Billions of dollars companies say in ABC data. Worried say ready with a kind of electricians here BBC data centers, plumbers here, all that. See Ghana, Africa rising in that space. Where is it? If you tell me say Ghana, we should come out with 100,000, 150,000 certified plumbers and nice electricians, can we get that? But we are saying we don't have jobs. It's a
priority.
A lot, and even Crampono, because they say Africans so get it onto the whole ecosystem of this AI transformation. Data centers, Africa, very big. They are coming. Google, they are going to put their data centers for AI there. But if they can, where infrastructure, you need that kind of stuff. President Mahama Exposed launch or say 1 million coder program. Great initiative. My question, article and I question one about the source of funding. When we train these 1 million people, where are they going? Have we been able to secure some kind of partnership or contract with this global tech company to say, okay, me here a developers say, train your man, make me for 10,000, make me for 50,000, make me for say, I don't know, maybe that conversation is going on. But these are hardcore kind of saying conversations are any sincerity. See, this animal we now there to home. And yes, Anna, look, basa industry, creative economy. Look at this December ever happening. All this event industry. I've been in the event industry in Ghana. We do things. Share Tama Global Citizen event or Ghana. Etachi carpenters, electricians, caterers, everybody gets something out the value chain of it. But event industry in Ghana, people are struggling to even get the right capital to invest into world-class events that can bring economic turnaround for people. Number two, even we don't even have some of our people that have the right liquidity skills to do some of the things that are there. We have to upskill our people to meet that standard now. Yeah, if you
the focus should not just be on nkokon kitengete, but even first and foremost, it's not about business to do nkokon kitengete. You have private sector because they okay akoko dako Bravo, Mamelodi na Mahama Chrome. There's a big poultry company where you're from Unity Farms. In fact, more exporting Koshiako Cote d'Ivoire, any other countries. Big poultry farm. Where Mamelodi na Mahama Chrome. And those existing factories near Momo make us say, lecturer, lawyer Kwame Jan will be one of the biggest poultry farms.
I have seen that factory.
Lawyer Kwame Jan,
yes, and a profit
money is gonna be. No, another level.
Exactly. Yeah, importing about 400 million.
Ghana, say. Unity Farms, so Akoko Dako, Kwame Jan. There's this because of the politics. There's labeling. Oh, MPP into your farms. So now you bet me a buano. Now I
feel like we said earlier. They said, "And you might be a honoma. You farm play politics. It will come back and bite you." Like Prophet kind. Look, we are importing about $400 million of poultry product into Ghana. It is there. Ask yourself why. $400 million and the Ghana. It is not very necessary. Look, who can say who jai import now? The demand is very high. What is coming out right now? We haven't prepared ourselves ready for the consumption that we have. Farmers are crying, and all that. It shouldn't be farmers' even problem. Look at what farmers go through. I've been on projects. If you're any farmers, sometimes when you go onto the ground, it's very, very pathetic. You understand? People work very, very hard, but what they get in the output, it's not anything to write home about. Okay. It is a farmer's ISANA. What is it there? Who is off taking it? Look, if say 1 egg per day per child in school, look at the number of secondary schools across our country. Okay, if the government brings an initiative of that sort, and even government crying to me observing in our companies could do that as CSR. Okay, say me fear limited, and then my top 50,000 crates of eggs. May they supply me alma mater in Kulano OBND to help their nutrition and all that. So it's a collaboration between private sector and government to mitigate.
I like ideas and
this issue. For politics, as I speak to you now, making and about allegiance to any political party, but I just want to share my little experience involved in these things and what I've seen. Canada, need government for the call. They were shocked. They could see agriculture no more any joke. If you obi farm back, what mean that be afiti? Young fan said the whole of University of Ghana campus is somebody's one farm. High powered with technology, you understand. The government is financing them with the money, the mechanization. Into be share data. Ghana. Huge amount of money.
Even US government can break Ghana. But
exactly.
Remember also say about Nana Boku. Muna muye dready for you penny for. Stephen Ike, Mumu to me for up. Namu go President Mama so look, private sector, Muma yen fa dear when ye yanko conqueting keteno. Ye percent Muma ye sikanibi. Na ye fancy factory so that moyen ko conqueting ya better. Before say in an apple, Momo ya dear way a bebo, I didn't share what they buy as a value chain. Young factories a better on conqueting. We go to me yanko conqueting very keke. So the Abrante said message about Humphrey New say the idea no is to reduce poverty by shallow minded. One moment shallow minded, but poverty in Kwano solve it, and yes, the idea is to reduce poverty. There was a tongue near Niska. So
what's the definition of poverty? Or casa and poverty, what is the end goal?
Yeah, sure, so no, that's what they all do on social media. But Anapoku, more tag for to me, Kohuna Bank. Namu factory. By the time I'm getting ready, no. At least now some factory say one put na ready. I'm better and go getting it. I'm there so say.
Mame now asi. Mini attach areas bia. I think say wakasapa.
Oh, and I didn't more than lecture.
Private sector. Eti omai Ghana. Abain timi nyai ahoye a fue womu a yedu mu bu man entimi pinpointe se enipa sumesi wo bɔ no ho modern enipa sumesi wo bɔ no ho modern ti yen so na sene na yen pushi no because every growth of a country no private sector no any pushy Vim, ye bet me this our proposition akoto wo munim. Obiti ho be ka kire say aban sika de yentimi nya ne sa. Wono amu nso ote ho no nso a otimi nya initiative bia emfa ma oman no. But ne de ne say why meeting 7 times in a day. Na ya check in the per diem ama na Friday. Na waji no akodi. Ne diano o kan bibi se enti nsema ye kan nyina nti wo munni saa adwen na vem me kanya me so asem catch us politicians wo mu abufu wo mu nwene te se de ye te ha ye adwen no because hotel no kodam nyo ni tua 5-star hotel no nyo ni tua chauffeur car na ye dia mana wo dachire a ye de ne kono enye ho no odwene ne dia ne se wa fa ne laptop no atwe fine speech a free the academia levels no akọ reading ni aboye nsama ma ne sha but efie nyansa ni fie adwen de abono oni bi so no say sika ye tupin asema ye kan ye moderate ntu prof treto ebe ye ka
enko konkitikiti sika na be ye ka
me na make na initiative be na ma Ghana ha ti say de menu e kan
o kan na po say no say ye ka me bo a
initiative be na ma ana me pesa me ka ne nedua Emma obibia wotie ntia say Africa your only choice to make it agriculture. Aya oka ho asemi enipa dodo say eni ebetimi opushi o makose AI development unless skilled and intelligent ones can only go there but the greater number should go to the farmlands. A ho any betimi enya ya ho odin afri. Hwe 1D1 afri. Esha se ye rala jamati office na meti obiu. Ya nini ye meeting and o hinte yen. Ya kika ya dream bebrebe o mantie. Ene ni nyina betwam ayeka. On se Exim Bank asema na oken. Ajense mene no anka me na manka me kata mani na anka me de ade abomani gwenu nyina ahye sika na ahye de bia kwaje bosia abehye no e de ne ha bibini
because your point on 1D1F near very critical. If it was as successful as MPP4 person who claim it, 1D1F near successful. By now, no. We should see a reflection in the number of youth but it was so overly politicized. More than see the best individual companies. Me say despite name crop can tank cran yeah the mama or more. And they would have successfully created their jobs.
Ye cranium commodities na ye credible. Di or mani nyano. So also ye factories are no so targeted. Ye shadi Bra, what America, Vim, what America. American police, car be no use.
Open good cars. Ford near DNA.
Yeah,
Four by four, like good cars.
If I would show money more, Ford no free Japan ebana.
American company.
American company say Yura Apostle.
In fact, last time they say I want to cry Ford no manufacture police for no special mom meboa.
Yes.
If you car, any normal car.
There be because technology it's a special made car for them.
Tama Yura Apostle onyame fa ne kransie yi. Otimi ye car. Anko na chi na ko na nimu no. E dia na o senke ye. Enkaka bie ni wonu ma be free outside. Aba Ghana have you. Mamimfa India enye example. Tata India.
Yep.
Said die. Una su wo ska said die. You use Tata. So also because kra Mercedes Benz aba. Oh enya din. Koko krabra. Import duty 100%. She say yanye obi odi ni nan besi from. Ye hwe me ko Korea. Na me kra me phone. And me bisa Korea ni say na de na Korea ni bi abehunu bi Samsung. And I say so we Korea ni na wan use Samsung a onu hia wa ohun so onyo my papa. So adwen a aban ni dia hye omutrim. Aha mi hia na nkura iPhone a on ka ho. Etino yetimi ye bie no I was saying aban exploit because Kano different companies and a yet components in nyina.
Okay.
Na ya bekashia ama na e car. Uko Russia ladder. Prof, so him ladder.
Yeah.
And then
car brand and then minimum.
Oh yeah, can I say 4x4 kitwa bisa.
Yes. And then in Russia ladder eno use. So no, it is a young pushy private sector no. It is a empenifo abubo omudi. Entipa susu ampa. Ofre yewra no so for this upon. Now ofre yewra despite say ura no. Me person me commission mo. Me here sausage factory edu ewo Ghana. Ekukon kitenkete no. Sa program no mumfa aban sikani etu da ho sikan da ho. So wontimi nya fesika no to. Na so obetimi aye no afa nipa adwuma mu because you're despite ufa ni konkonte powder bako obeyi wadi.
Yep.
So what I say etino ebema sika no atimi aye de o se koye. We dey da bi da. Only policy makers Asia na obia emmo oman se civil servants. Any public servants. Woman na di oman yewu. Na so da bia na politicians do oman nimu akọje.
We bi so omo kasa politicians nti na omo so omo
aye ni. Anya no kra. Anya no kra. Aya wonum na hye ministers kutupa. Oh, yanya say bia sika beba obenya bi di Akoto dan. Obenya bi e di aye niema bi enu kwa na omodwene ho. Apart from that, some minister no be succeed, some succeed because or no after 4 years or that suit na konyo. Ye nyina di. Etino se chia on fa. Omo di omanya wu ba.
In fact, suggestion now they are a very good person. President Mahama betimi afre businessmen akesia.
Yes.
One in Yanu Ibrahim. Ne na for no almost say that's why Ibrahim na
Yemfa Yewra Ibrahim. Yara Kofi Job, I Kofi Job
Ibrahim, exactly, Ibrahim.
And that's
Asare farm. So Ibrahim was very big.
Yes,
very big poultry farm. He's always
Ibrahim fan enough for any that's why they call for 100. And also farms so no Ibrahim.
They can change Ghana.
Because at the end of the day, the party for Baba Friday.
Oh yes.
The party for this can omudi no. But the Nanapoku can say Sanka, yeah, the amasa business people near so the Mon Famu de Kakran so. I want 100 factories by the end of Metania. If you factories 100 no kwa when you know 50 cra.
Yes.
Achievement.
The fundamental is this. One say a time now in Shishene Ebano. You see, idea no conceptualization no. Oh yeah, bibia. That's where that's your friend like the stakeholders, you know. Unyamuna betnas and what you be adwimpo kakra na yeah their structure program. The program na say na eba out, you know. Yeah, who say oh okay asanya we betimi say ebia trade association for musmu ro mo betimi play womni. You see, you meet with all these people and you're afraid to be idea harvesting or idea sponging. Oh, yeah, conceptualization. Yeah, that is what you do. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. I don't know the kind of engagement that they did. But right now, okay, we can still go back onto the drawing board. We look at the program and especially agriculture there, yeah, can not yet structure. Very, very, very well. That can be my main fa konya so fa indicate kakra ewo ho. Asem na mekano. Opanyi na aba no se bi enye technology for nko na yomo dia now. Enye obi a so you super whatever genius to use a tool. A tool bi a aba se make ade bi a person ye bia no very simple and easy. Ubetimi atra untimi tro kra. Utimi the voice at during say na wo trimu no. We catch and say, me person me yes say, oh, this Nyame Dwini say, mommy church me quite papa. I said, and it will give
a really easy document
idea of what it is based on the information it holds. Yeah, but agriculture, drone a yet to see this yes spraying. Me can't say, yeah, bomodiana, yeah, training a lot of the youth even in what we call drone piloting. When you're drone, ultimately the spray, farmer bet my best throw, cause spraying farm manner. Because only a very effective say boss spray. Na my friend say kafu say then.
Aye.
When it's an koba. To me who sometimes baby uja no.
Auntie sa motor bro say then come to me the spray. To me the drone the spray. Wow.
Yes, commercial and even small way. Within minutes, drone bet me spray hundreds of acres or thousands of acres. So what I say, ain't no say you cross sana oba baka. Baby, your friend baby, any GPS location a picky or this giant. A best sign artificial intelligence message manako the same. A bit might determine crop no crop na a drone be gusuno na say the go gusu. So it is more efficient. What will it do? At the end of the day, no farmer no the yield no becomes what better. Wait, if you are any rocket science.
Okay, Akoto spraying cry a cocoa production, echo for me, crack get me the drones.
Yes, and what these are things you can train youth on within 1-2 weeks. They are expert in it. They just get a drone license now. As Ghana as say, who saw fly drones and they saw quiet license, you know, what the mom and what can okay government to say you to need to mean koto drones, you know, who bet me the drones number work with the banks, not drones near the moment to say credit, say if you call free, no way to an kakran me yes sir na the drone now yeah juman yeah the 80 if your models be brave many who hear me say what is worrying us is the skills. Here 1DF say me about ye if 1DF had even activated at the skill is supposed to have gone we would have been in trouble as a country because we might not have the right human capital to fit for these factories that we are going to do app.
Okay, ain't point yen training the panel na napo to once mama prof na ko fast assassin na napo go hold your thought me about so prof na ko fast assassin way by I big conversations this year no about the feasibility of and so far no mun nyina kire say they all kind of true say yen hye fapem ni ye for the kind of accelerated job creation any development and can kokon keten de beba. the what unia what fascinating unia num kumandi omuke. What advice can Kadebema President Mahama if I'm pass or person man go getting and make impact, said the person make impact now.
Madam Wase, Mama, me bear watch it. Now, some years I may start from beginning and come on. Some year to tell me casa, but as I'm so grown, not say. And near Mechan say, Mohammed, some your market can say, and cocoa, and you probably brave or poultry farm. And to Usha, I know dear, and your priority cry. Sir, Titiwani will be said, Kumasina and cocoa buona boliga. What did that? And I'm a movie at the Tassamno. Kumasina and cocoa buona boliga. Just already duplication. Darko farm or ho, a cropon farms or ho, now make sure there or 32 senior high school. Maybe your poultry farm maybe. Because of operation feed yourself, no teacher for obia yebi. And in that area, people will just laugh at him because obia here so obey alcohol. Obia obi. Now, maybe the say, maybe ya na because for me free kumasi, no more better. And to me, dear, Adajana was sent one cocoa on pay before fraud. Now, politics is there. What can some next and then also someone who I saw. When you're consistent, it's in Odieche. Obedient conquering Kitiachama, Omano, and sassy form. I'm fashion. Oh, China 4 and Omaya highly industrialized. They started from the grassroots. They had what they call cultural revolution. Sir, one more Nyama, Anna, one more by Yiji, one more Nyama, young one craniama. And after population comes to cry a dozen do. Mashamo obia no more than 2. Na bakono on sanko kwaso. Na mo so ye no nya hoden na fire. And na China, they are challenging every nation in this world. They say one more bypass that cultural revolution. And high tech be say a yamokan robot amokan. One more design highly sophisticated ones. And na from America tall buildings. One more the robot and a worship can in a skyscraper way or yet not the Ajuma. And the cocoa farmer who can say, mean himself very soon, the bear, and another time, no more the children. Oh, and Tino, Ghana dear, send a more cast of public subject, one more, Obomano, Omudio Mano.
It's a problem. Suggestions that Mahama should copy from the Chinese, how Omuyo way, and then Yanko conquering.
Oh, yes, our blueprint no. Your trust to obey ye. Now then, Sabi, Ocean school system of Ghana, yeah. Say, the Abrofoba, yeah, the native, yeah, to 2 and near the Adidi. No, this school by any ashim, near ye. Yes, yes, Yentimin Sao, because we be or mochi. Oh, and a fancy son, Adibako hiring people who find their way into government, they don't know why they go there. And then the American I know because per dime, any as gracia, near enunquanti. So simple thing, sir. Uber empower people to create jobs. And your problem. Now also Batoyi, none finance minister said 4 presidential fishing ships. The idea 4 presidential ships. A dear pan or the Ghana. Obesi send 2 or 4.
Because a helicopter, no, so Akoto, any planes, no.
Ship 2 presidential ship. Yeah. What kind? Any plane. Where they not the buyer? Oh, job creation there. Last year can be her. That month for the dear term said. And your government also created job. Yes, it's not the government, but the government should empower people. What you call trickle down effect in economics. Who selected some people? Now, what support to Omo? I'm Omo Fenipa because in Nkrumah time, he attempted to do everything for everybody in Ghana. And look at what brought the nation. Total disaster. Sir. And yes, I couldn't baby save no. And Kamania Ghana for a communication. China for first, no more primo beer and Yenny. Okay. On small scale. But all who say, what you see the passenger, Abano Quantimi. It says they've opened up. So we have billionaires in China now.
Okay. But Prof, see, just information, see, I mean, say Agric Ministry is almost secure 154 million dollars from Italy. The Babaye commercialization of Agric. But that's outside Kokon Kitchen, because in Kokon Kitchen, the other no say Ghana in 9 months' time, the best waba. And the Hona NAPO Kukasa, best waba, we must have a planner. Yeah, they be harvesting and yeah, they harvest here, they are combat or see the ministry ne secure sika 154 million mama just say a billion and a million. Also imagine from Italian government, no na. Omode babaye agric, babaye commercialization. Into a large scale, babaye €1 million. Why don't I
we
made a 2 million? Yes, yeah, quite different broche near Betty. A quite different broche. No, don't make it free Hong Kong.
Yes, if you Skaya Bay, would the F1 says Skayaba. Adentina Sky anchor into Sisabia financial institutions are a omuma instrument air financing agriculture. Niama.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.